Like
We can just talk about whatever.
Like I'm still trying to understand like how the collabs work, right? All these girls, I don't even call them porn stars, right? Are they porn stars? Wouldn't say that.
To
no
me,
more.
porn star means you shoot for major companies.
Right.
You've been on the grind. You've put in years of working consistently. A lot of these girls, they pop out. They got a boyfriend. They look super hot on Instagram, but they only are one guy. They got like 4 or 5 tapes out there in existence. To
What
me,
about
that's not really a porn star.
right? But what about the girls that are doing collabs with different people?
Unless you've really done the big budget adult scene thing, to me it just feels
Then you're
a
not
little,
all right.
feels a little different.
So how does the collab work? So you say, all right, I want to collab with you.
Literally. Girls come up to me at these events and are like, oh my God, I want to collab with you so bad.
Why they call it? Like, don't say that, right?
But they don't really like, they probably, if you were to dissect their brain, they probably don't care that much about as opposed to the clout that they would then get from. But think about how it is in the rap world. A girl thinks she's building a relationship, and then at a certain point when the relationship doesn't pan out, it turns out, oh, surprise, she was doing it for clout all along because now she's doing Instagram stories, YouTube videos, etc., exposing you.
Anyway, right.
know.
But okay, so you tell somebody I want to do a collab, they either say yay or nay.
I mean, in theory, yeah. I mean, it's awkward for me because it's like these girls are fans. They come up to me, and if it's
So
like,
for you, it's different.
If I don't want to do it, I still kind of have to lead them on a little bit.
You lit, so it's different for you.
a
So
little bit.
if I wanted to do a collab, so now I got to pay for. You got to pay for the collab, right?
No, because it's all content trade. In theory, like, you know, we both have the content, we both put it on our own, we both sell it in the DMs or whatever. But I do know dudes who are big enough names that if a girl wants to work with them, it's like you got to come out of pocket because the money doesn't mean anything to them. So the girl might have to give the guy 10, 20 bands to and then she's putting the content out. He doesn't even give a post any of the content.
Who got a name that big?
Very few dudes.
Is that the dude that like slept with your wife? What's his name?
I've heard Jason Love. I've heard about him having that arrangement with girls. Not with my girl, but
I don't know. His jury though is that's crazy. Like,
you know, I kind of feel for it because it wasn't until that whole saga that there was any kind of attention put on.
Right.
He out here with a Jay-Z watch, you know. But nobody in porn's thinking about that. There's nobody.
Right, but see, porn. I like porn, and when I was in prison is when I would like. I like it from a standpoint of actually knowing or following the girls I like, right? So not like being a weirdo about it, but like, okay, you got a new movie out, or I will watch it or whatever, and like know who they are. Remember the girl? Like I had liked the girl. Layla Starr.
Oh, I didn't think you were gonna come out with the name or anything, but
like
you tapped in with me because you were looking to collab with her.
Nah, but I didn't know about collab back then.
Because this was like pre OnlyFans. This was like 2017.
So yeah, I was like, yo, I said, yo, Adam, hit me. Let me know about this girl over here. Like, I'm thinking like, all right, like what up? We go hang out, we go or whatever. But she was like, yeah, we can go get a matcha. At first.
Okay.
And at that time, you know, I never drank coffee a day in my life, so I didn't even know what matcha was. So I'm like, what the hell is she talking about? And then she spazzed out on me one day and was like, yo, do you skydive? I said, no, skydive. She said, well, I'm only dating guys that skydive. The weirdest shit. I'm gonna show you the texts. You think I'm lying?
That is weird.
I'm gonna show you the texts. Somebody bring my phone. I'm gonna show you the texts if you think I'm lying.
I don't think my adversion to like jumping out of a plane should really reflect negatively on
No, I think that maybe she was just like, because I don't think she even knew who I was like that. So, and I didn't go at her like on some, I want to collab with you. I was like, yo, let's hang out.
Yeah. That's why the matcha is good. You know, you get the matcha. She's
that
feeling
was
you
crazy.
out. She's figuring out if you have a vibe.
It didn't happen.
It didn't happen.
It didn't happen. It was bad. It was all bad.
And then she left the industry. We don't know what she's doing now.
Where did they go after the industry? What do they do?
Yeah, get a husband, you know, settle down.
After all that?
Yeah. A lot of guys pretty open-minded. Not all. But it's hard for me to imagine she didn't know who you were because I was just standing outside on the street with you for an extended period of time.
Right.
And oh my God, the girls are bopping out their whips to take photos, filming them. Some of them are not even trying to talk to them. They're just filming from afar. The Maino star power is still fully in effect.
You don't understand because you're not a skydiver.
You basically live on... Are you a skydiver? I didn't think so. It's my passion and I only date skydivers. It kind of takes up your whole life.
What I told
I'm
you.
not trying to be rude or a bitch. You just asked me, so I'm telling you. Go get certified. Bitch, I am certified.
If you want this pussy, get certified.
That's crazy.
In skydiving. 100%. This is the craziest shit I've ever heard.
Get certified.
Get certified.
It takes like hundreds of hours of training, I think, to get certified.
To get certified.
Yeah.
Like, because then you're jumping out by yourself.
Yeah.
Like, with nobody on your back. Pause.
That's insane. Wow.
Crazy.
What a bizarre litmus test.
See, and let me tell you something. When I told you that, I know you was looking at me like, this dude talking about skydiving. You got to show somebody that. That is crazy.
That is such a weird statement that I almost was like, I bet Maino's like misremembering it.
Right.
Like
yeah.
It had to have been something
I know.
else.
I had to prove it to you. I had to. But it's all good.
Nah, for sure.